Hi there, good morning. It is yet another wonderful moment to have you on the screens of GH Police Television. It is Friday, May 8th, 2026, and you're welcome to the camouflaged Friday edition of the Safe Start Show, your ultimate morning companion for a secure and vibrant day ahead. I'm Sergeant Yao Boaite Boatin, your host, bringing you the pulse of safety live from the National Police Headquarters. This show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, on X. Let's get mutually active. Let's get dialogic. Send us your comments, your questions, your thoughts, your observations, and we'll do well and then read them out to you again. We are also available on the digital satellite television channel 362. Now, joining me this morning, as usual, as my co-host is a senior colleague of mine, the Mettlesome Policewoman Chief Inspector Priscilla Prepra Nkuma. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning, Sergeant Boaite Boatin.
It is a wonderful Friday.
Oh, yes, it is. The entire week from Monday to today has been great. I believe it's been eventful.
Oh, yeah, sure. We've had a very fruitful week, especially when we are ushering ourselves into the weekend.
Yes.
Weekends are a moment for us to reflect and, unwind, relax, have some fine time with our families and all of that. We are praying that we don't get any last-minute job to come around, where you are called to come to work again.
That is correct.
Yeah, but apart from that,
you know that as for the work, whether you are sleeping, whether you are awake, or any time at all, you can be called on.
So while in training, they say that you sleep with your eyes closed and your ears open.
Yes. You see, it looks like we've become more used to this kind of lifestyle. So our families and our loved ones, they understand that at any point in time at all, we can be called to duty.
Exactly.
We are sworn to duty. We hold our allegiance to the state.
I know, right?
So anytime we are called upon,
you can't just afford to miss that call.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then our younger ones are also completing their BEC exams today.
Oh, yes.
Today is Friday.
Oh, yes.
So let's send another big congratulations or best of luck to them.
Exactly.
As they sit. Some of them will be writing 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Others also be doing the 10.
Yes.
So by the close of today around 4 p.m. I think they should be done with the exams.
Yes.
But then I think we've had some news coming in that people have been arrested for engaging in examination malpractices.
It's sad, because every year we keep recording such incidences. I think a lot of education has gone in already, but I think we should do better. Because we cannot continue to record such incidences at the examination centers.
And then
allow them to be free to write, to show forth what they have studied. I believe the facilitators have done their bit. And so we believe that they can still do well.
Charlie. Anyway, so this and other more that you hear on today's edition of Safe Start. And so whether you are planning to move around from your current location to your respective destinations, as in the heavy vehicular traffic that you are anticipating to be on our roads, or even planning for your weekend because today is Friday, we've got you covered. We're ready to kickstart your day safely on this platform, and so do stay tuned with us. But then segments you should expect on today's show, we'll start with our traffic updates as we usually do, where my colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahma will be bringing us an earlier report from the Ofankor barrier, where he's going to give us how police officers who work with the MTTD are, managing traffic or controlling traffic on that particular stretch. Again, we have police today, where our colleagues in the office will be serving us with police-related stories that are shaping our communities over the few days that have gone past. I'll also be bringing you our essential health tips from the police hospital, where medical experts will be bringing us a comprehensive presentation on a particular subject, just to keep you in check on your health. As the saying goes, your health is your wealth. And then we'll also be bringing you your security and safety tips that are actionable, they are concise, they are practical. We also have police officers and their loved ones who are celebrating their birthday in the month of May, where we'll share in their excitement their remarkable milestone, because it is a wonderful day in their lives. And with our big conversation today, we'll be bringing you snippets of activities that we are anticipating on GH Police Television, the reintroduction of some, programs on our platform. And so individuals will be coming around for us to have a discussion on things you should expect on our platform that will keep you in check in terms of education, entertainment, and then information as well. Right, so these and other things you should expect on our platform. But before that, we are going for our first breather on the show. When we come back, we'll kick up the momentum. Remember that a great start leads to a safe start leads to a great day. Do have a wonderful day. We'll be right back. You're welcome back from that break, and thanks for staying with us. It is still Safe Starts on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. And so we are starting right with our traffic updates. And as I mentioned earlier, my colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahma, who was earlier today on the grounds, precisely at the Ofanko barrier, where he's going to bring us the traffic situation at that particular area. Good morning, Brahma.
Good morning, big man.
I hope you are fine.
I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm also doing excellent. You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, from Ofanko barrier.
We've been roaming around town.
I know, right? Yeah.
You are lucky you've not been able to have some.
Yeah, especially on Monday.
You see that?
Yeah, where I skipped the question of asking whether you were in church over the weekend. Yeah.
You see, and as usual, Chief President is here to support you. So.
No, but Chief understood me that. I had to also.
You have a backing, so.
No, I had to adhere to another biblical obligation.
Oh, really?
I was supposed to commiserate with the bereaved family over the weekend. Went for the barrier on Saturday.
You did that on the Sunday.
Yes, on Sunday.
But you know one interesting thing?
No, I don't.
On the Saturday, when you were at the funeral grounds, you posted it on your social media platform.
Yeah.
But on the Sunday, when you said you went for the church service, we didn't see anything like that.
No, because on Sunday, it wasn't my church. I couldn't take pictures for
it. This one can lie.
That is your strategy, you understand?
And then the UCL. I mean,
Bayern. I was expecting Bayern, but unfortunately, the game I watched last Wednesday wasn't so encouraging to have Bayern.
But I think they were rather not lucky. Or what do you think?
No, but PSG were on top. If you watch the game over 90 minutes, you notice that the PSG I'm tipping them to win the trophy again. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
they have a team.
Sure that Arsenal want to test.
I'm sorry, but that is football. Anything can happen, But then personally, from what I watched between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid and then PSG against Bayern, I think PSG have the clouds to win, exactly. But then if it happens that destiny has it that Arsenal are going to win it, fine. Yeah. Because they've also been starving for a couple of years.
Very long time.
Yeah.
Very, very long.
They've not won the Champions League before.
Of course.
So and then the Premier League too is been about 22 years
since they last won.
Yeah, they're invincible. So this year we are hoping that they can do the double. Even though they will talk and then they will just be throwing jabs, and then we have to
at least if they should get one out of the two.
Fine, exactly. Yeah.
From the start of the season, they were aiming for 4 trophies.
And then
they came down
to two have eluded them, and then they are left with 2.
It came to 3,
but I think
now they have 2.
I think they when you ask any Arsenal fan now, they may prioritize the winning of the English Premier League to the UEFA Champions League.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Why that? This is the trophy that they've never won before. So why would you rather win?
No, but you see, the winning the Premier League is not a joke. With the Champions League, there are seasons where if you are fortunate, you have a route or a path where you have it, so easy, and then you can just win. But the Premier League is very tough. Someone who went unbeaten 2004, they were declared the invincibles till now.
Yes.
And over 22 years now,
they've never won
the Premier League. Exactly. So they are craving for the Premier League.
The thing is that this is also a trophy that you have never won before. Is it not good to have it? I mean, in your books.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And then your Black Stars, they brought out the 23-man squad.
Yeah, the friendly against Mexico.
Yes,
you notice that
a lot of local.
Exactly. Yeah. Since you have a new coach, I believe this is the moment for him to also assess the local boys on the scene to see if they may have a chance to feature in the World Cup.
Okay.
It's a fantastic move,
All right, so let's see how that goes. All right, so good morning, and then you're welcome to the traffic updates on your Safe Stars show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. Today, we are bringing you update from the traffic situation at the Ofanko barrier, which we captured a while ago. So before we zoom into the videos that we brought from you there, let's look at a bit of traffic updates around the National Police Headquarters. So if you are from the Dankwa Circle towards the Ghana National Fire Service traffic light, the traffic situation this morning is a bit heavy, but then officers have still been deployed to ensure you move around without any trouble. And then from the fire service traffic lights also to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, the traffic situation is calm, but we have still deployed enough officers on that stretch to ensure that you move around without any much trouble. So today, we are bringing you traffic update from the Ofanko barrier, which is under the Mile 7 District MTTD, which is headed by ASP Mr. Abubakar Bawa, and then the station officer, which is Chief Inspector Sevia Domi. Let's look at the videos that we captured at the Ofanko barrier so that you know exactly what to expect when you are moving around there, as well as some messages that we picked from the station officer, Chief Inspector Sevia Domi. So, producer, let's look at the footages that we got for our viewers this morning from the Ofanko barrier traffic intersection. Coming to you live from Ofanko barrier, where we are giving you the traffic update. And what exactly you should expect this morning, throughout the day, and even throughout the day, if you have any business doing around here. So, just as you can see on my left, that is the traffic that is coming all the way from Amasamai, Pokuase, Nsawam, Kumasi, all the way on that highway. that is the traffic situation this morning. So this morning, just as you can see, there's a free flow of traffic from that section of the road. And then when you take it to the top as well, I mean the top of the bridge as well, the traffic situation is as well very normal. There's no much traffic for you there. And then if you are also exiting the roundabout, and then you are going to Soto and its areas, this morning has a free flow of traffic as well. There's no much trouble for you if that is what you're expecting. So coming all the way from Amasaman and those areas, if you are going to Accra Central, you're going to Circle, or you are finding anywhere towards the Central Business District, you should expect that there's free flow of traffic for you this morning, and there's nothing for you to worry about. As the officer here, ASP Mr. Bawa, and then his station officer, Chief Inspector Xavier Domi, have deployed enough personnel here to coordinate affairs and ensure that vehicles move around within the roundabout without any much trouble. And then also on my far right, that is the traffic that is coming from the Kwame Nkrumah Circle all the way on the J.A. Kufuor Avenue. There's free flow of traffic as well from that direction. I mean, so you don't have to worry about. Ordinarily, you will see that there's a heap of traffic within the intersection here going around the roundabout. But because of the efforts that have been put in place by the commanding officer, his station officer, his monitoring team, and then all the other officers here, you can see that there's a coordinated effort to ensure that the jurisdiction or this roundabout is ease of the traffic that you would have ideally experienced if you are moving around here. So because of that, there's free flow of traffic here. There's nothing for you to worry about if this is the stretch that you are using this morning. So from this morning throughout the day, there's free flow of traffic for you if you have any business doing around this jurisdiction, which is under the Mile 7 district or the Mile 7 divisional MTT. There's nothing at all for you to worry about. So before we go, you're going to pick a quick message from Chief Inspector Xavier Domi, who is the station officer of the Mile 7 divisional MTTD. So just as I said earlier, I mean, and then you know, when we go to every jurisdiction, we pick a quick message from the officers who are on the ground. So today, we are going to have a bit of interaction with Chief Inspector Xavier Domi, who is the station officer at the Mile 7 District MTTD. I mean, get some few tips from him. But if you have any business doing around Mile 7 and its jurisdiction, then you know exactly what to expect. Good morning, Chief, and you're welcome to Traffic Update on your Safe Start show on GH Police TV.
Thank you very much.
All right, so Chief, there's this that we need to clarify from you. When you go to every jurisdiction, the traffic situation is usually in the rush hours, from morning and then also in the evenings where people are coming or returning from work. We want to understand, is it the situation here also at Mile 7, or at what times do you experience traffic or heavy traffic within your jurisdiction?
Thank you very much, my brother. Normally we have two rush hours,
okay,
which is from morning and the evening.
Oh.
And the morning one starts from 6:30,
okay,
roughly to 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Then at least the traffic situation
calms
comes
down.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. In the afternoon, from 3 o'clock up to 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Then begins to calm down.
Unless there is unforeseen circumstances,
Of course.
where there is a broken down vehicle,
Yes, yes.
or any other situation, let's say traffic, road accident,
Okay.
that will cause another traffic situation, apart from the rush hours.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. So, and then you see that Mile 7 sits as a very critical, section of the road. Owing to the fact that this is a highway that flows the traffic from Kumasi, from Nsawam all the way to Accra, and also picks from all the way from Nkrumah Circle and goes to Kumasi and its areas. We want to understand, how do you cope with the pressure that you have within your jurisdiction?
Talking of pressure, it is true. As for pressure in this area, it's very, very big. But you see, our men are mentally trained. You know, drivers are in such a way that what? They can talk to you anyhow, but because we train our men in such a way that what, when they bring the reactions from our men who cool the situation down. So normally we train our men mentally so that when such a situation comes, they can cope with it.
Of course, that is fine. All right, and then you know that in certain jurisdictions there are some human factors that will contribute to the density of the traffic that you experience there. Owing to the fact that in certain jurisdictions there are pedestrians, there are hawkers all over the road. We want to understand, in your jurisdiction here, where it's the Mile 7 District MTTD, what human factors do you believe that at a point in time account for the density or the increase in the number of vehicles that you have on the road?
Thank you very much. You see, when you look at your back, you see the pavement.
Yeah.
At first, we used to have the hawkers here, so they contribute a lot to the traffic. But with the help and the collaboration from the assembly, we were able to remove them from the road. And as you can see,
this pavement is now
very
free.
well.
Okay.
And also moving forward to straight, you can see there's a school there called Silicon.
Okay.
Normally in the morning, they rush there to send their kids to school. So when they are entering into the yard, because the yard is too small, it creates a lot of traffic at that end. But we have spoken to the director of the school. So he promises opening another bus stop for them. That the car can contain over there. So I think with that we are managing that aspect. Thank you very much.
I can see, because I believe that, I mean, the traffic is not blocking us ideally. It was supposed to be, if that was actually happening still at the said Silicon Valley school. And then I also want to understand, you know, that for traffic, just as you said, sometimes there are vehicular breakdowns, the trucks will get faulty, and then road crashes happen on the highways. But then, let's say there's a road crash or there's a blockade on this street because of a crash. What are the alternative routes that people can use to avoid the traffic within your jurisdiction here?
Good. All right, it depends upon where the incident happened. Looking at the major road, when it happened on the major road, sometimes we have to create one way. That is, if the situation compels us to create the one way. But most of the time, we normally manage and make sure that what? On the highway, we create a way that will be using only one of the section of the road. That will quickly move the vehicle and ready them. Make sure that the cars are clear from the road to pave way for other road users. Good. And you are talking of the contributing factors of yes. We also have the breakdown vehicles. Sometimes when the vehicle breaks down on the road, especially when it's a big truck like this, you see they occupy a bigger space. So they occupy
larger portion of the road.
Very good. So most of the time, the driver, they don't take time when they are approaching vehicles. So we are appealing with them that they should take their time when they are approaching a vehicle.
Of course.
That at least if the vehicle either is moving or not,
they will be able to know.
Very well.
Yes, that is true. That is
so
true.
we are appealing for them to reduce their speed, as well as to be very conscious on the road.
That is true. That is true. All right. So I think that is a good one. So probably when you are using the highways around mile 7, just as Chief has said, you should be able to, reduce your speed, because you wouldn't know what danger is ahead of you. You wouldn't know if the vehicle in front of you is moving or has suddenly developed a fault. And also to the vehicles who might break down, the drivers of such vehicles, the moment your vehicle breaks down, get down and put a warning triangle behind your vehicle so that other vehicles will be notified that you have a problem, and then they wouldn't run into your vehicle and cause danger or loss of life as well. And then, Chief, coming back to you again, I want to understand, what is the rate of vehicular crashes, accidents within your jurisdiction, looking at the enormous trucks that you have on the highways here?
I can say for now, the accident rate is reducing. The reason being that the road construction is done. At first, we have road construction that leads to a lot of accidents. And we also have a season, let's say a rainy season. That when it's raining, some of the roads, you see the road flooding, and it causes a lot of accidents on the road. So, but for now, as we stand here, I can tell you for the fact that the rate of accidents is very low. Very low.
All right. So, and then just as you mentioned earlier, the broken down trucks ideally contribute to the crashes that you experience on the road. Aside the broken down trucks that contribute to the road crashes that you have on the road, what other factors do you believe also contribute to the road crashes that you experience within the Mile 7 district jurisdiction?
Thank you. You see, I will still use the major road again. You see, when you are using the major road, you realize that they have created a lot of footways. But normally, the pedestrians fail to
they will not use their footbridge.
Then they will be running across the road. You see, this highway, people don't pay attention. Especially the driver, they don't pay attention to the road signs.
Exactly.
They drive, when they say drive 50, they drive more than 50. When they say drive 30, so when they are driving at the top speed and the pedestrian is also crossing,
jump onto the road,
you see,
you are likely
to compel the driver to slow down or to stop. then the other driver
ran into that vehicle.
So we are appealing to the pedestrian to use the footbridge.
Of course.
Because it is meant for them. It is not for any other. It's meant for them. So they should use it. And the drivers on the road, they should also obey the road signs. They should pay attention, because some of them, they don't pay attention to the road signs. Or you ask them, what is the sign on the road? They say, I didn't see anything. This is the problem. What is the speed limit on the road? I didn't say anything. So these are the challenges we are having. So they should pay attention on the road. And they should also make sure that they look at the signs, the road signs, so that they comply with them and to avoid all these crashes on the road.
That is fine. Okay, so just as Steve has said, if you're a driver, you should be able to look at the road signs that you have on the road, so that you drive according to what the road signs are saying. And if you are also a pedestrian, you should know that where there's a pedestrian walkway and then you refuse to use it, I mean, when something happens, you could be charged for also jaywalking on the road. So please ensure that you always use the footbridges where they are. And even if they are not footbridges, you should look at a very convenient portion of the road and then cross the road. Because once you run across the highway and there's a speeding vehicle, anything at all could happen to you. So yeah, Chief, that's fine. Yes, in adding up to
very good. To add to it, you see, we have motor riders.
Exactly.
And they normally ride in between vehicles.
Oh.
You see, on our road here, we have big trucks.
Yes.
And they have a lot of gadgets around them.
Yes.
So as long as we are riding in between,
you can be trapped.
If you are not careful, your
mirrors and everything can trap it.
So we are appealing to them as well. They should also be careful. They should follow the due process.
All right, that's fine.
They should follow the vehicle. They will reach before the cars.
Of course. All right, so that is also to those of us who like biking. I mean, to the motor riders, you should know that the middle portion of the road is not for motor riders. They're also supposed to follow the lane that the vehicles are following. But most often, you only see the riders using the middle of the lane, assuming that that is where they are supposed to ride. And they are putting themselves and then all the other people that they are carrying on their bikes also in danger. In fact, Chief, we are wrapping up. Do you have any message for your commanding officer, to all the officers you work with, and then any other person that you want to send any message to?
First of all, I want to thank my commander for guiding us, because it's so easy.
Of course.
And our men, especially my men, they are doing very well. As you said, pressure.
Of course.
As for this place there, the pressure is too much.
Of course.
And they are doing very well. I want to congratulate them.
Of course.
And I want them to keep it up.
Exactly.
And also, the general public, whatever they say, don't use that place as a pedestrian walkway. Don't use it. Don't use it.
Of course.
And the drivers, when they say bus stop, bus stop does not mean what? You should stop there and be looking for passengers.
Of course.
You stop when there is a passenger want to alight. You pick it and you go.
Exactly.
For another person to also come.
Exactly.
So when you make that place a station, it will create a lot of traffic on our road.
That is true.
So we are playing with them so that they shouldn't be using the bus stop as a station.
That is true.
Thank you very much.
All right. So thank you very much, Chief, for engaging us. I'm sure that will come your way some other time and then pick any message where there is from you. So thank you very much. That was Chief Inspector Xavier Domi. All right, so that was the traffic update that we got for you earlier today from the Ofankor barrier traffic intersection. You also had our engagement with Chief Inspector Xavier Domi, the station officer of the district MTTD at Mile 7. You've been able to know exactly what to expect at the traffic intersection when you get there. From, Pokwase to the Ofankor barrier, you saw what exactly is happening there. Also from the Ofankor barrier to Mile 7 towards Achimota. And also from the barrier to Soutum, as well as from the barrier to Pokwase. You saw the traffic situation there. Ideally, it wouldn't change much getting into the day since there's no unusual occurrence, just as you saw in the footage. So thank you very much to the team that went with us to the Ofankor barrier, and then also making sure that we're able to make it back here in time to join the discussion here. So thank you to my own brother Kopra Freeman and then Sani, as well as to Constable Esiama as well, and also to the rest of the team that went with us this morning too. There of Ofankor barrier to get this footage for our viewers, and then also to the commanding officer ASP Mr. Abubakar Bawa. Thank you very much for your assistance, and all the team that joined us during the tour around the Ofankor barrier traffic intersection. So this is what we have for you today on your traffic update on your Safe Start show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. But because today is Friday, we are going to give you a safety tip for the day. I want to remind you that if you're going into the weekend and you want to enjoy your weekend like my brother, Sergeant Boateng does, please note that you cannot drink and then drive, because the alcohol concentration that we are going to test you for has been reduced per the amendment that was done last year, the Act 1153. We have reduced it from 0.08 to 0.05. And like I always say, you don't even know how much it will take to get to 0.01 unless you have a machine at home, so that when you are drinking, then you'll be testing to know if you are getting to gauge or not, so that you will even stop it. But please do not even put yourself into the temptation of getting drunk at all, so that you don't get yourself into trouble. So my brother, Sergeant Boateng, over to you, and then get the rest of the program done. Today we didn't go to your jurisdiction. When we went the last time, you didn't give us water because you say I owe you chicken for Salah. But no, Yawa. But then before I go, next week, this is my birthday month actually. So
really?
Next week, yeah, of course.
So you are also part of the birthday, May birthday celebrant.
You see, May is a special month too.
It is a special month.
From 1st May, you can see the number of dignitaries that you have been celebrating on this
but
show.
It doesn't
so
take away the fact
we are super special May. But before that, my landlady is also a May born. Wow. So I have to wait, otherwise I'll go and see my things. I'll go and see my things outside my door.
Oh, okay. So that is allowed.
Happy belated birthday to my landlady, Madam Adriana Adole Alote. Thank you very much for everything. Happy birthday to you. I mean, you said the party will be on Sunday, so we are hoping to join you on Sunday.
Then
for the of course, you are all invited to join my landlady, Madam Adriana Adole Alote, as she celebrates her birthday. Also to my sisters, to my Madam as well, Madam Salama to Salam. Yesterday was also your birthday, so belated happy birthday as well to you. And then next week, I am going to get myself done on my birthday as well. But this one, I hope that I will not disappoint.
Are you
Sergeant Boateng? I don't want to promise you. I know how you can put myself.
You don't honor your promise, so you see, you cannot even promise us.
I don't want to promise you. So over to you, and then continue with the rest of the show.
All right. Thank you so much, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma, for bringing us the latest with our traffic updates on the Safe Star Show, the Camouflage Friday edition, May 8th, 2026. All right, so it is now time for us to serve you with our police-related stories that are shaping our communities. And as you've mentioned earlier, our colleagues are already seated with us in the studio. Sergeant Felix Kwekudia and then Sergeant Kwesi Tewia. But before that, we are going for a very brief breather. When you come back, it will now be time for Police Today. Stay on.
Right, you're welcome back to the studios of GH Police TV. This is still Safe Start on GH Police TV. We thank you that you always make time to stay with us. This segment we have gotten on now is Police Today. On this segment, we bring to you news that have made the rounds in police cycles over the last 24 hours. And so we are joined in the studios by colleagues from the Public Affairs Directorate, Sergeant Felix Kwekudia and Sergeant Kwesi Tewia. You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Chief.
Yes, I believe you have been well.
Yeah, I'm well.
We are nearing the weekend,
how are you also doing?
I have been good.
Right.
The week has been so great. Sergeant Tewia, what about you? Week Yeah, the radius. I say I feel kakra. You go when you watch it. Yeah, I'm to who for those I am in our home. And then now I bet over KJ Mama. Okay, Sergeant Felix, let's have you, please.
All right, let's quickly zoom into our first story for today. Suspect arrested for threatening security personnel. The IGP's cyber vetting and enforcement team, in collaboration with the police at Jakobu, has arrested suspect Opoku Emmanuel for inciting violence and issuing threats in a viral video against police and military personnel. In the said video, a masked man, later identified as suspect Opoku Emmanuel, warned police officers against attempting to arrest armed robbers and threatened to kill any officer who engaged him. Suspect Opoku Emmanuel was arrested on 7th May 2026 at Jakobu in the Amansie Central District of the Ashanti region and is currently in police custody and will be put before the court.
Processor hene adwuma yefo soronko a wodi won dwuma ewo abefo ntentanfidie so ene Jakobu aprosifo akabom achire abrantia ye friend say Opoku Emmanuel ewo so bo a wode eto no so say wo hye basabasa ye ho enkran na wode ahunahuna enso eto aprosifo ene asrafo so ewo kasafonwini bia atre ewo abefo ntentanfidie eso wasa kasafoni no emu no abrantie yi eden katanimu kata nanim beta kire no yehunu se oye abrantie Opoku Emmanuel ana no de san katanimu no akata nanim na fe obo prosifo entrene se aprosifo enhwo huyi se onko kire akronfo arenfo no bia obedi se adwuma no ana se obepese obeba beche ono sa abrantie Opoku Emmanuel no obebo modern asesa fo no obekum won na bra wode sa kasafoni no beto abefo ntitafidie so ana process ahen na enkrofo ya wode djuma e wa abefo ntitafidie so ene Jakobu processfo eye nhwehwemu fikofiko ekokire sa branti emprempre ya me no kasai owa processfo kokomu a processfo de na sia enche bia ye de no abekoko gina mra no na mra ene no akwahye.
Police restore calm at Achim Oda near New Station after violent clash. The Eastern South Regional Police Command has restored calm to Achim Oda after a group of young men engaged in an open fight with cutlasses at the New Station area. A group of young men were seen in viral video wielding cutlasses attacking each other. On receipt of the information, police went to the scene to restore calm. However, 2 suspects were met at the Oda Jubilee Hospital and the Achim Oda Government Hospital, respectively. Suspect George Ochri, aged 30, with a deep cut on his forehead and his right finger chopped off, was met at the emergency ward of the Oda Jubilee Hospital, while suspect Paul Pascalelli was met at the Achim Oda Government Hospital emergency ward with a deep cut on the right hand receiving treatment. Meanwhile, suspect Evans Adeyele was arrested in his hideout to assist in investigation. Efforts are underway to arrest other suspects for further investigations and prosecution. Statement signed by DSP David Fianku Ochri, the Public Relations Officer of the Eastern South Regional Police Command.
Yenuanma prosifo ewo apoya mantemu ana for from no assign the asumdwe aba Achim Oda New Station ene ne mpotemu bra emerema bi ede asekan edi akon na oye basabasaye ewo sa ebia ho wo kasafonyini bi a atre ewo abefo ntintanfidie no esomu no hu se emrantie bi ekrakran sekan ekon edi twitwa won ho bra prosifo nya ensem no okọ bia okọ ye na okope ma asumdwe ebaye nenso ohunu nipa mienu a wode won ekọ Oda Jubilee ayaresabia ene Achim Oda aban ayaresabia se oje ayarehwe ohunu George Ochra wadi emfie aduasa ewo Oda Jubilee ayaresabia ho na wepra pa emu ye den na wepra kese ewo ne momaso na watwa ne nsa benkum no nsatia no so emubi sanso ene ohunu Paul Pascalelli ewo Achim Oda aban ayaresabia na wepra kese ewo ne nsa difa eso na oje ayarehwe sabrenwa mono prosi esan echre Evans Adeyele ewo baabia na ode ne ho akohinta sane ebeya obeboa won ewo enhwehwemu no emu prosifo ebo modern se obechre enipa foforo ode won ho ehye sa basabasaye no emu no ama atumi aye wamotumi aye nhwehwemu achire yi no na ode won so akakopie mu ewo asemdebia
Police arrest man for assaulting his son at North Legon. The Accra Regional Police Command has arrested a 60-year-old man for allegedly assaulting his 16-year-old biological son at North Legon. Preliminary investigations indicate that on 3rd May 2026, the victim had gone out to play football with friends when the suspect, identified as Eric Mante, reportedly confronted him. Police investigations revealed that the suspect, who is the biological father of the victim and has 3 children with the victim's mother, allegedly tied the victim to a quad motorbike and sped off with him. In the process, the victim reportedly fell onto the tarred road near Adonai Church and was dragged along the road, sustaining multiple injuries. The victim's screams attracted the attention of some residents, including some residents who intervened and stopped the suspect from further dragging the victim. The victim sustained various degrees of injuries and was rushed to the Legon Hospital for medical treatment, while the suspect was arrested by the police. During investigations, the suspect admitted to the act and stated that he acted out of anger over the victim's behavior. He has since been charged and put before court. The Accra Regional Police Command condemns all forms of violence against children and urges parents and guardians to adopt lawful and non-violent means of disciplining children. The command further encourages the public to promptly report cases of abuse to the police or relevant authorities. Let's watch excerpts of the briefing held yesterday at Medina.
Involved in a very disturbing assault case against his own biological son, who is 16 years of age, here at North Legon, which is part of our Medina Divisional Police Headquarters. Now, the incident, which resulted in the victim sustaining multiple injuries, has led to the swift intervention of the police and the subsequent arrest of the suspect. The Medina Divisional Police Command has arrested 60-year-old man for assaulting his 16-year-old biological son at North Legon. Preliminary investigations indicate that on 3rd of May 2026, the victim had gone out to play football with his friends when the father, who had warned on several occasions not for him to go out to play with his friends, confronted him. In the process, the biological father of the victim, Mr. Eric Mante, who already has 3 children with the victim's mother, allegedly tied the victim to a quad motorbike and sped off with him. In the process, the victim reportedly fell onto the tarred road near Adonai Church and was dragged along the road for continuous minutes, sustaining multiple injuries. Now, the victim's screams, whilst all of these were going on, attracted the attention of some residents in the area, including others who intervened and stopped the suspect from further dragging the victim. Victim sustained various injuries and was rushed to the hospital for medical treatment, whilst the police arrested the suspect. During investigation, the suspect admitted to the act and stated that he acted out of anger over the victim's behavior, that is his own biological son, who he says he has warned severally to stay out of playing. Now, the Accra Regional Police Command condemns all forms of violence against children and urges parents and guardians to adopt lawful and non-violent means of disciplining their children. The command further encourages the public to promptly report cases of abuse to the police or to relevant authorities. Intiabada sisi efrem mritia we mo to me enya kwan abafra efrem ni nya ne se the division Medina Divisional Police Headquarters actually papa bi aye friend of Mr. Eric Mante. Mr. Eric Mante ewo ma enkoda miensa one ne yire na ne kobai ne se ne mane ba kon abibinti ntumi mfa ne din entudwa ekwa abontene se one ne namfofo ekwa akobo eyebo na omo asanso akwa akodi agro na mmra ne papa te se akoda no epie no anya no abodwe enti no eye ni moto bike abebre na efre no quad motorbike mo amunim quad motorbike is usually on 4 wheels oche akodai ede no echetre eye motorbike no echi etwen wo form ema akoda no epra watwen no kosimra ye nkofo a womo ejinegina nchen ehu ye a womo etientie mu kokoche na ansa na ogina nam ne santi na akoda me ne mo kase we pra bebre ema doctor for ejina nchen ehwe se betumi aje akoda ne nkwanya mencha de eja ya medican abonidin a akoda ya bibinti emfa ne din entudwa ye papa nankasa ne ba no ewo ye police fo kokomu a ye hwe ni mu se eye nyamepa ende ya no ye ne no ebekwa akogina eye court na ne court nso ewo no omo aka ede atwe no yaka ne sa ne ebesfe se awofo ene se bi wo mo hwe enkora no bebo modern se sakora ya de na se untumi otiana na wafamra kwan so ene se de ekwan abefa so asebi akora ne nkonkopra na wetumi ede atia sa akora no ede ama yebeda se kasa nchechem fufo bi ho mbepese de betudwa na mpacho yatia so.
That was Superintendent of Police Ms. Juliana Obin, the Public Relations Officer of the Greater Accra Regional Police Command.
Nia yekohwe ye me Superintendent Juliana Obin our oni amansan tonkrato emma enkramantam na prosifo ana na wo kyerɛkyerɛ owura bia ɔde ne ba ebo motorbike so twen wo fam eprepra no aprosifo akyerɛ no kokokbon nsɛm ne sɛ prosifo nsi hu kwan sɛ ɔbaatan bi etwe ne ba so ɔbra wodi abonofosɛm nanso yɛmfa mra kwan so ni.
Police arrest 4 robbery suspects in Bolgatanga. The Ghana Police Service has arrested 4 suspected armed robbers following an intelligence-led operation in Bolgatanga in the Upper East region. The suspects, identified as Abdullah Ibrahim, Amadou Rahman, Amadou Suleimana, also known as Saga, and Edu Yakubu, were arrested on 5th May 2026. Investigations indicate that on 4th May 2026, the suspects converged at Gbane, a mining community in the Talensi district, after traveling from Yagaba and Fumbesi to carry out a robbery operation during which they robbed 4 motorbikes and several mobile phones. During interrogation, the suspects admitted to a series of robberies within the Talensi district along the Yagaba-Fumbesi road and the Yagaba-Nanguruma road in the northeast region. They also confessed to a robbery at Vinkadi phone shop in Bolgatanga on 2nd March 2025, which was captured in a viral video in which they were seen wielding an AK-47 assault rifle. They further admitted to multiple robberies at Gbane mining sites where gold and large sums of money were taken from victims. The suspects later led police to a farm near Bion, close to Gbane, where the gang leader Amadou Rahman had concealed an AK-47 rifle. A search of the area led to the retrieval of the rifle with serial number 681000563 and 87 rounds of live ammunition hidden in a fertilizer sack. During the search to retrieve the weapon, suspect Amadou Rahman collapsed and was rushed to the Bolgatanga Regional Hospital but was pronounced dead on arrival. His body has since been deposited at the hospital morgue for preservation and autopsy. The remaining 3 suspects are in police custody and will be put before court to face the full rigors of the law.
Prosti achire enipa nnan a woye akromfo arenfo ewo nhwehwemu bi a wode nimde ene kokwamu sem eyeye ewo Bolgatanga emu. Ofre nipa Abdullah Ibrahim, Amadou Rahman, Amadou Suleimana ofre no Saga ene Edu Yakubu. Wachire won kotonima bosome ne da etoso enum ewo emfiempem yenu ne aduonu nsia ya emu. Ehwehwemu kire se kotonima bosome ne da etoso ennan no ena emrantie yi ehia ewo Gbani a eye kura otu efem agudie e wo talent mansini no emu ebra wo free yagaba ene fombesi eba ese obebopo na wabokro no ampa nso oboss akro no na ochire nkrofo age wo motorbike enan na afen so owi atetefun ahodo pi nso ede eka ho bra prosefo bisa wonsem no oje to mo se ampa obokro no ahodo pi e wo talent mansini no ene akwan ahodo a eda ho nia efri yagaba ede kofum bise ana afen so de efri yagaba eko nungrama ekwan no so ativido epoye mantam no emu no wasan so ekan se omo ene ko akrono bo bia ya ewo odi tetefon ehu dwuma okwa akrono bo ewo bia odi tetefon hu dwuma a wo frɛ no se vikandi a ewo bolgatanga ewo bone ebane besome ne da etoso aduonu mienu ewo mfim mienu ne aduonu ensian no mu aduonu nom no emu na eho ekasafo nyini mpo ebeye entreha ewo abefo entertainment so prosefo enam so eji etuo bia na ekra sa mrantie no a wodidi wonjuma wabra nia woda wano no edi wanim edi wonko afuom bra na wode etuo no AK47 ahye botomu na afei nso etua boba enso so eka ho a prosefo ejire yew na wasade ye no no ana Amado Rahman yi ehwe ase na prosefo emma no so ntentem ede ne call Bogatanga ayarsabia nanso kodua na prosefo kire a waye onyame edea wode na mu no akosie ewo emukrabia ewo Bogatanga wabra nhwehwemu eguso ekoso enipa miensa eka ho no eda so wa prosefo ensam a oguso ye hwehwemu abrepa mu de wambekwa kopie mu ewo asemdibia.
Police arrest 6 suspects for impersonation. On 6 May 2026, the Agona Swedro District Police Command received a distress call that 6 men traveling in a Toyota Land Cruiser vehicle with registration number GW8887-V, dressed in military and immigration uniforms, invaded SI June Manufacturing Company Limited, located at Agona Akwakwa near Mankron Nkwanta. According to the report, 3 of the suspects were dressed in Ghana Immigration Service camouflage uniforms, 1 in military uniform, and the remaining 2 in mufti. The suspects claimed to be national security operatives and were allegedly assaulting and harassing some Chinese nationals at the company's premises. On receipt of the information, a team of officers were deployed to the scene, and the team found the said vehicle parked at the location where the Chinese nationals Mang Guan, Chin Min, and Man Kanshan had been handcuffed. The suspects, Ajiman Benjamin, aged 32, Mahama Idrisu Dawuda Seidu, aged 48, Ofori Isaac, 35, Adum Bills, aged 32, Hayford Buafu, aged 47, and Atu Shineri, 48, were immediately arrested. All the suspects are in custody of the Agona Swedro District Police Headquarters, assisting with investigations. The military police and the immigration commands have been contacted, including national security, to ascertain the identities of the suspects. The case is under investigation. Statement signed by Chief Inspector Isaac Evans Etier, the Public Relations Officer of the Central Regional Police Command.
Kotonima bosome ne da etoso ensia emfiem pemienu ene aduonu nsia ye mu yenuanuma prosefo a ewo Agona Swedro mansini no mu enyamane se emrantie nsia bi eti Toyota Land Cruiser wahye asrafo ene immigration tade ekohye SI John adwumako no eso ewo Agona akwakwa eben Mankron Nkwanta amane no kire se wo mumiensa ehye immigration camouflage ntare no ebi ana baako so ehye asrafo entade ana mienu a aka no nso ehye ntade foforo okan se oye national security adwumayefo na oha China fo no a owosa adwumako no emu bra prosefo nya ensem no wode America ekoho no hu se China fo a wondin ede Manguan Shenmin ene Man Kaizin no wode nkosonkoson egu wonsa emu wokyere Adjuma Benjamin a wadi emfie aduasa mienu Mahama Idris Dauda Seidu a wadi emfie aduanan enwotwe Ofore Isaac edi emfie aduasan enum na Dumbbells nso edi emfiensia aduasan mienu Hayford Boafo edi emfie aduanan enson ene Ato McHenry a wadi emfie aduanan enwotwe entamara sesei enipa ni nyina ewa agona soeduro prosi atraye ebra wone military police asrafo adwumakuo no ana afenso immigration ene national security for edin kita ho ebra oguso nso eyesa enhwehwenim saa manie yi eye chief inspector Isaac Evans etie a oye mfimfim mantamu ne wonde amansan edin kita ho ana edebre.
And to our final story, police declare Prince Kra wanted for murder. 100,000 reward offered. The Ghana Police Service has declared suspect Prince Kra, aged about 30, wanted in connection with the murder of 2 persons at Saki near Temagov City on 1st May 2026. Police investigations indicate that suspect Prince Kra had been living in a chamber and hall apartment with a couple, Ebenezer Kwabena Obri, aged about 45, and Mary Enim, aged about 22, who were both found dead in their room with multiple machete wounds. The male victim was last seen in the company of suspect Prince Kra on the night of 30th April 2026. A warrant for his arrest was issued by the Kpong Magistrate Court on 4th May 2026. Prince Kra is described as dark in complexion, about 5.7 feet tall, and of stout build. He was last seen wearing a Lacoste shirt and jeans trousers. The suspect, who is said to be a military officer, has since gone into hiding. Information gathered so far suggests that he may be within the Kakasunanka or Kamina barracks in Tamale. A reward of 100,000 is being offered for credible information leading to his arrest. Anyone with information is urged to contact the nearest police station or call 191 or 112. Statement signed by Chief Inspector Bridget Babanawo, the Public Relations Officer of the Criminal Investigations Department.
Prosi ehwehwe abrantie Prince Kra wadi emfie beye aduasa. Ewo nipa banu bi a wakum won ewo wonfie a ben ewo Gulf City osi kasem bi eho wokotoni mabosome ne da etoso ne da edikan no eho. Ehwehwemu kire se Prince Kra ene awarefo bi a wondin ede Ebenezer Kwabena Obri awadi beye emfie aduanan num ene ne yore Mary Enim awadi emfie beye aduenu mienu ena ete chemba en ho bi ewo Gulf City honomo a ekire no kohu won se wawu a yede sekan atwitwa won pi anasempempi ohun se obarema no ene Prince Kra ana na enama na dwo a eye oforisi obosome ne da etoso aduasa pon assemble bia no ede krata ema prosifo se wonfa no emra ewo omegina assembly bia no ewo kotomni ma bosome ne da etoso enan afiye mo Prince Kra eye tuntum ne tenten be ya na mombe se num eni akire na ne nipadua edru bra etwa to ohunu no na ohye Lacoste atade ene jeans oye wosrani nanso wafri dia wote no akohinta nsama prosifo enya no kyerese obetumi awo Kakasunanka ana se Kamina barracks ene nyina ewota male ativido mantam no emu wode sika opepe baako eto ho ama obia obema ensempa ebeboa ama wakyere no obia wo ho ensam no betumi akọ prosi aso ye bia eben no ana se onfre 191 ana 112 samani eye Chief Inspector Bridget Babanawo a woni amansan edi nkita ho ewo prosi adwumakuo no ne fa eye abonofosam ho ehwehwemu ene de bai.
It's so sad. I saw the news making waves, I think sometime beginning of this week.
Yeah.
And I have been so saddened by the turn of events.
Absolutely. You know, we've had stories on police today on this show, but I must admit that today's stories are devastating, seriously. And I'm struggling to come to terms how people are able to just take a decision to, you know, commit this execrable crime, detestable crime of such nature.
So much.
And they think they can just vanish into thin air without being found, you know. But then...
Have you not heard the resolve by the IGP and the current management of the police management?
And so, first and foremost, let us send our words of commiserations to bereaved families, especially the couple who were murdered in cold blood. They left behind a little child, you know, and so by the reports we are gathering is that, I don't know, I think they were close friends, and this suspect in question had the idea that the friend, you know, had an amount of money in his possession. And so that night he left him, you know, he went back and said, no, I'll have to go back and then, you know, by hook or by crook means.
Why would you even want to conceive such thoughts?
Exactly.
Well, we leave it to the authorities to deal with it. I'm sure as the warrant for his arrest has been issued.
Oh, yes.
And then the police is on the move to get him incarcerated. I'm very sure that
it is a heinous crime,
and then the laws will deal with him as it deems fit. Yes. So, Sergeant Felix, today we have read about 6 stories already.
Yes.
Let's have your quick take on them.
Yes, I would like to talk about the incident that took place at Achimota.
Okay.
I mean, seeing the video, I must say that it is very disturbing and frightening. I mean, seeing young people trying to use cutlasses on each other in a broad daylight.
It's serious.
I think it's something we must never encourage. People must learn to...
Fighting over money.
Yes.
With machetes. Broad daylight.
Around the market square. I mean, that is
people
bad.
People are watching.
Yeah.
And I think people must learn to, I mean, settle their differences using peaceful means than resorting to acts that disturbs public safety.
Yes.
I think people must take notice of those things.
And it appears they are also not mindful of the fact that in the era of artificial intelligence, where someone will just sit in their comfort zone, bring out their phones, smartphones, and then film you, and then the video is on the new media.
Yes.
You know, from if you look at the angle of the video, it tells you that there was someone who was seated somewhere.
Yes, it's probably the person was in their home or like guiding in their window and then taking shots.
And I was just filming them while they were misbehaving on our streets. You know, it is terrible.
But whilst at it, I think we have to commend the Eastern South Regional Police Command for restoring calm in the area, despite what
because this one could have escalated into something different.
Yes.
The reprisal attacks.
Exactly.
So one party or one faction feels, we have to come back and then come stronger. So we thank God for the swift intervention, like I said.
Even by the Eastern one could have even called other friends to come and
reinforcement,
join him. It would have been bloody. Yes. Yeah, so that is it.
And what pains me is that innocent persons may be victims.
Exactly.
Because they are fighting in public. You may just be walking by.
And it's very close to a taxi rank or your station also.
I think it was a
lorry station.
And so you can imagine that.
And then others can be affected by I beg my French, you're falling. You don't do that in public. And then whoever said we could fight with cutlasses, at least. So like Sergeant Felix said, we should find ways of settling our disputes amicably. Because going that way is not right. Sergeant Tavia, let's hear you.
Yes, I'm saying, Nina Makano, and Tokwasem de enya de SSA so na campus e den sekan ye konka obi betima hwere ne nkwa wo sa ade e course enyina ye hu video ne yam hye ba nti ye besere se nsem bi ba ye nuanom enfanda prosifo na ye mo ne enso ano fris e chense ye de mra be hye nsem na ye di akon e wo empotamu ha ya ho asa ha fofo bi so aka am se ba ko ne moma so na seka ni twa ba ko so ne nsatia e na etwa ni nyina no be wi akire na wonu ho se ekoba ne sa me pesa me ka ho asem pa eye ye nuano a o tete abefo ntentafi di echi e di ehunahuna
the young man who I think I chanced on the video a couple of days ago. He was saying, you know, the question I was asking myself was, this gentleman,
is he okay?
Physically, when you look at him, is he normal? Is he proper? You know, say if you're a policeman or a military man, and then you know that you are not armed, and then you come into contact with me, I'm going to kill you because the powers I wield, you have no idea.
You know, when a video first surfaced online, people were like, very soon we shall be seeing a few moments
later.
Exactly. There was a few moments later. Yeah, you know.
So I think now the Ghanaian populace have come to understand that the police is not sleeping on their job.
Right.
And so if you go out there to misbehave or do anything that is in conflict with the law, then you should know that the police is coming after you. And so that is why I'm sure they have pieced it together. And so they are doing the before and then the after.
No, but I think they are also missing something out that we've sat on this platform to issue several caveats about bringing out your smartphone, taking videos where you are issuing words of threats to people and all of that. And you think you're not going to be arrested or something. Exactly. Certainly you'll be brought to book. And so I don't know the kind of things they take.
A video of him saying he's apologizing. He was creating content.
Can you imagine?
Content.
He came out with another video.
Can you imagine?
Yes,
yeah, that's true.
They're creating content with the security services. They're creating content with such sensitive
exactly.
information.
You didn't get any area where you can develop your content for your dissemination.
What has gotten into us?
And you think the only institution you can develop a content out of whatever thing you want to achieve or seek, it should be the police. And then
so of all the examples around
in the world, you didn't get sports, you didn't get agriculture, you didn't get education.
Can you imagine
the police service seriously working?
Yeah.
You think we are joking?
Security matters are of utmost concern to everybody.
Exactly.
And so you come out and they issue such words that tend to put fear into people, then you should know that you cannot sleep on your bed.
Yeah.
The law will catch up with you. So I think we should be able to admonish others out
absolutely.
there.
That's what I'm saying, that we've had instances where we've issued caveats on this platform against individuals using their devices to film themselves issuing threats or words of violence to people, that they should refrain from that. Because when you are taken to court and then you get to the court and tell the judge that I was only building content from what I did, so I didn't mean to, then whatever punishment you are giving out, I mean, they should go in line with everything you are talking about to the court. That was what you are seeking to achieve. It is totally bad. We should refrain from that.
It's condemnable.
Exactly. We should be I mean, circumspect with the things that we disseminate out there. In as much as you have the new media at your disposal, doesn't mean that you can just put words together and be saying anything you want. No. Yes. The things you said was related to death, killing someone, and you are telling me you are joking with death.
How do you joke with such a thing?
And that goes to say that the youth must be, mindful of what they say or write online, and learn how to use social media responsibly.
You see,
I think it's very important.
Yes, it is. You see, social media, I think, has done some great disservice to some people. It has come for all of us to make our work easier. Now you can be in the comforts of your home and you can still join interviews or even do work, your school work, or even your profession. You can still practice it in the comforts of your home by the help of social media and then technology, advanced technology. But we should also be mindful of the negatives. Okay.
No, but Chief Priscilla, the new media, as we always say, has some threats that it is facing. There are some challenges. But you, the user, you have what to determine, by way of how you employ that particular platform. It has educational purposes. It has people even employ the new media for their business.
Yes.
And so if you know that you want to use it for your selfish or parochial interest, where it will end up disturbing someone, you should know.
Oh yes.
I mean, how on earth must you just pick your phone, look into your camera, and then be telling the whole world that if you're a policeman or a military man, you have been sent to come and attack me, and you're not armed, I'm going to kill you because
what
I will powers.
What exactly was he planning to get from that?
Well, I don't even know where he was even coming from, though. Whether he has been fortified with some spiritual powers or something that he needs to test, those powers by way of, passing those words. It's bad. Right. It's something they need to refrain from. You will do this and come and tell us that you have regretted.
Yes.
But then, there are some things that when they are done, they cannot be undone.
Oh, sure.
And this is a typical example.
Words are very powerful.
Exactly. Words are very powerful.
Yes.
You cannot come back and tell us that you did this out of maybe you were just joking, you were just playing.
No.
People also
said he was creating content. That was what he said. He said he was creating content.
Yeah, so Sergeant Tewia was on the floor on this one. Let's hear you, then we can move on to.
Enye esuade ma enuanom nkae no. Mofra no wafa phone penyin obia fa na woye bia se ne mo kekan ya na okeka bia de kire amansan yenkan hunu se ensama yeka no wo yenkokwa mu yendem no so far as how de mobile phone na wo use internet twade ato abontene de amansan nyina be hunu ne awoka ene ne awoye nti se tiamra emra na obedi enti enye esua de ama ye nuanom se opese otwa content ya dwene ho yi fanim de kwan so eye na famra kwan so so ye se na be ya wonkonya eho amane dia ene emra enkokon enshi enti enye esua de ama ye nuanom.
Yes, Sergeant Whitey, this very sad story of the man who dragged his son on a motorbike. I find it so strange. Usually you hear these stories when the child is not their biological child.
Exactly.
Most of the times, the stepmother, stepfather, or sometimes somebody else doing that to your child.
Yeah.
But for you to drag your own son,
in fact, Chief,
I'm even unable to watch the video.
Yes.
It's so sad.
You know, as you are thinking, when I chanced on the video, the first question I was asking myself was, I don't think, or I believe this man is not the father, the biological father of this child. Why? Because naturally, if your child misbehaves, and as a father or as a mother, you want to excoriate the child, you want to rebuke the child.
Yes.
If you go to an extent, you know,
you feel it
of rebuking your child, you have that feeling within you.
Yes, that
know?
compassion.
Exactly. But in this situation, this is a man who claims to be a biological father of this child, and I think what I'm hearing is that what I'm gathering, the information I'm gathering is that the young one told the father he was going to play football.
Okay.
With the dad asked him not to go and play, but
then he still went anyway.
As you know, curious as they may be, he found his way and then went to play the football. He came back. This man who is so callous, affectless, insensitive, pitiless, unmerciful, unsparing, decided to just tie this boy, 16 or 15 years old. 16 years old.
Hey, it's serious.
And look at the damage you have caused on the back of this young man. And yesterday, he was just sharing some crocodile tears as if he's remorseful. And you know, the question I was asking myself that this young boy would have
Is that
lost,
a video we are having on there? So viewer discretion, it's worrying. The video is gory.
Nobody is saying that.
And so
we shouldn't.
So we want to tell viewers that the video is gory. It is graphic. It is too much for anybody
this
to watch.
Inhumane.
So
despicable.
Please be advised.
And as a father, you brought out your child for the past 15 years and you think that this is the only appropriate way for you to rebuke
them.
or to punish him for, you know, just adhering to your words or instructions.
Them.
Exactly. It is terrible. We must condemn it. And I believe he should be punished severely.
Sure.
You know, to serve as a deterrent to other ones who also do the same thing. You know, over the years, we've had videos of fathers, you know, trying to correct their words when they go wrong by way of, you know, taking the law into their own hands and then they end up performing some despicable acts on their children. What you did, the boy could have just, you know, lose his life.
Yes, that is correct.
Would have been died. He would have been dead by now. You know, but then we are only thankful to God that he didn't die. But the injuries you have caused at his back,
too much. The trauma he's going to
they'll
live
turn
with.
into scars. Exactly.
It's
terrible.
so bad.
As parents, nobody is saying that we shouldn't discipline our children. But whilst doing it, we need to
must be measured.
exercise.
Must be measured.
You know,
must be measured.
But this is to the extreme. This
and
is
even Felix, looking at the matter, you know, consideration, the young man only went to play football, and I don't think that is enough of any grievous offense he has committed. You know,
you see, I don't know the story, but I want to believe that he probably may have told him not to go.
Oh yes,
or may have given him another
but
task.
that is not enough.
Oh no, it's no excuse at all. No justification whatsoever.
Yes. So even if you have asked him not to go and then he found his way to go and play football, he only went to play football. He didn't go to steal anybody's.
And it's a better way to punish him.
Yes, and that is why he's a child. He's still under your training.
Exactly.
So you correct him in love.
And so Chief is like, when he was dragging the young man on the floor, he didn't get any affection for the boy.
It beats me because
seriously,
how do you drag your child and he's screaming?
Exactly, you know, right? Yeah, so there's no way
help.
that the child was going to remain silent while he's being dragged on the floor. Then he was going to cry, "Daddy, I'm sorry, Daddy, I beg you." You had no affection for the boy
at all.
No, but I believe that the boy is not the biological son of this man.
He is.
But from the story, that is
and
what
he's saying he acted out of anger. So I think it's also a good time to also talk to parents or guardians out there. That yes, our young ones may do something wrong to us. You may be angry. You have every right to be angry, but do it, correct them in moderation, in love.
Exactly.
Yes.
We are all parents, you know, and growing up, you know how kids can be curious and be stubborn at times. You understand? But in as much as they go contrary to your instructions at home, doesn't mean that you may end up killing them.
No.
So assuming this boy had lost his life. Will you come back and come and tell us you're sorry? Can sorry bring back?
There is this adage that says that you don't throw the bath for water together with the baby.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. So you just...
You are telling us you are sorry. If this boy had died, would your sorry brought him...
It won't. It won't bring him back.
Will your sorry bring him back to life?
No, not at all. Not at all. And we also want to use this opportunity to say thank you to the neighbors who came to the rescue of this boy. Had it not been their swift intervention, lots would have gone worse. And then for also reporting promptly to the police to take it up. So we want to say thank you to you all. And then we also want to admonish everybody out there that when you see something, say something. Draw the attention of the security officers in the nearest police station. If it is too far from you, our emergency numbers are all over 18555 191 112. 18555 191 112. Do call the police, draw their attention, and then we can resolve it fast. Because if they are not moved in swiftly,
I think the boy would have been dead by now.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. That is all for our police today, and was served to us by our very own colleagues in the Public Affairs Directorate, Sergeant Kwesi Teria and then Sergeant Felix Kweku Dua. Now we are going for another break. When we come back, other segments on the show continues unabated. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. It is now time for us to have the latest with our sports updates. And my colleague, Policewoman Lance Corporal, Sadia Sangari. Sorry, but before I switch over and then bring her on board, let me send this big shout outs to Inspector Henry Entry. We are with the Accra Central MTTD. We are commending you for the wonderful job you are doing out there. You are also a dedicated view of GH Police Television. Big shout outs going out to you, Inspector Henry Entry of Accra Central MTTD. Again, big shout outs going out to these wonderful, fantastic ladies who are also dedicated friends of Ghana Police Service. MFA Abla Ej, you live at Teshin, and then your sister Gloria, you live at Achimota. You guys, you are wonderful friends of the Ghana Police Service, and you're also dedicated viewers of GH Police Television. Big shout outs going out to you. Right. And so this morning, our sports segment is ready.
Before you go into sports, while we are still at Achimota, I think it's good to send special shout outs to the commander and the personnel of Achimota Mile 7 police station. Okay. Today we had them come through on
the traffic updates.
Traffic updates, yes. So to the district commander, deputy superintendent of police, Mr. Kingsley Kofi Kanda, you are doing so well, you and your men. We say kudos to you, and to ASP Bawa, who is in charge MTTD at Achimota District MTTD. We say thank you for always making sure that the traffic moves swiftly every day. And then to the men and women of Achimota Mile 7 Police Station, to Chief Inspector Friye, to Chief Inspector Samuel, to Chief Inspector Xavier, who came our way, to Chief Inspector Diana Von D, my sister, good morning. Also to Corporal AEC, to Inspector Ashaku, all of you, to Sergeant Fometu, patience. Thank you for watching. And to Inspector Joanna Azitariga, she's watching us right now. Thank you for always making time to watch us on Safe Start. So kudos to you all at Achimota Mile 7 District, please. Thank you for watching.
Good morning, Sir Gary.
Good morning, Sergeant.
I hope you are fine.
Yes, I am. You know, we are gearing up for the weekend, and then the weekend is here.
Yeah.
Action-packed weekend. So yes, right. I'm happy.
Yeah, so gradually the season also coming to an end.
Yes, with 2 matches to go. Yeah. We play one this weekend, then next weekend we are done with the Division 1 League.
All right.
For the 2026 season.
So let's have you.
Okay, a good morning to you at home. This is your favorite sports update here on Safe Start. I am Police Woman Lance Corporal Sadia Sangari. Today we are bringing you fixtures as we enter the weekend. Actions that will be taking place today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The National Volleyball Association, Ghana National Volleyball Association, has released a call-up list. And Sergeant Yaboite Boaten, I am pleased to tell you that we have a total of 10 personnel who is going to represent Ghana in the upcoming Africa Nations Championship qualifiers in Ouagadougou next month.
Wow.
And so we start with the women's squad. We have Shamsiatu Salami, who is a middle blocker, Priscilla Osabute as well, a middle blocker on your screens. We have PW Corporal Juliana Ayi, who is a libero or a libero. We have Abdul Majid Asana for the opposite hitter position. We have Francisca Chumo for the outside hitter position. That is for the women's squad. And then when we move on to the men's squad, we have Justice Amwafo as a setter. We have Amano Abraham and then Azuma Benjamin as middle blockers. Libero position of the championship will be Sergeant Richard Amano, and then Hamid Ibrahim Abdul is not exempted. He will be an outside hitter.
Okay.
So that is it for the Ghana National Volleyball Association call-up list. Kudos to you, those people who made up to the call-up list. Go and then represent the service and then make Ghana proud in general. Still on volleyball stories, last Wednesday we scored our adjacent neighbors, that is the fire service, in a thrilling 3-0 win. Wednesday continues a massive run for the Ghana Police volleyball team this season. They have practically been unstoppable lately with a dominant performance. The police team's coordination and defensive blocking have been the gold standard in the league this year, leaving fire service struggling to find gaps in the sets. Police team is firmly cementing their spot as the team to beat in the 2026 Greater Accra Volleyball Association League. So this game ended in a 3-0 in favor of the Ghana Police Service, and I'm happy to announce to you, yes, because we won, I'm happy to announce to you that the Ghana Fire Service is out of the 2026 Africa Volleyball League. And so, yes, we continue our race in the Volleyball League as we play today at 12:30 p.m. at the Prisons Complex. So we play against Prisons today, 12:30. After here, I'm making my way there, so I'm sure I'll see you. If you're off duty, please make your way to the Prisons Complex today at 12:30 as we support the volleyball teams in their Week 8 fixture. Now, coming back from a 49-42 win against the Ghana Army, the Ghana Police basketball women's team shifts all attention as they play Galaxy in their fixture tomorrow at the Elwak basketball court. Police women's basketball team is set to face off against Galaxy tomorrow, Saturday, May 9th, 2026, at the Elwak basketball court. This matchup in the Accra Basketball League Women's Division 1 brings together two teams with very different momentum as the league progresses. Police side remains one of the powerhouses of the league and are known for their physical defense and disciplined transition play. Expect a high-intensity game tomorrow afternoon while Police women take on Galaxy. So yes, tomorrow, Saturday, 3 p.m., we take on Galaxy at the Elwak basketball court. I'll be there. Please, if you are off duty or you don't have anywhere to go tomorrow, come, let's support our women basketball team. They play in the Division 1 League of the Basketball Accra Championship. Our men basketball do not have a game, so please, let's all go and then support them so they can have some morale and win for us. Now, the stage is set for a high-class encounter in the Division 1 League as we gear up to finish the league season. Police National, we beg you, please, we don't want to go for relegation. Tomorrow, no, Sunday, I beg your pardon, we are playing Ross Park at home. So let's do a host and win, please. Sergeant Yaboite Boaten, what are your predictions for Sunday's game?
Currently,
this huge side, yeah.
I know, Chief is like, I mean, we can't afford to lose the remaining two games that is left for us.
We lose the relegation, and we just got promoted. We can't live like that, please.
The excitement and the joy we embraced this team with, when they made their qualification to the Division 1 was unbelievable. And so we can't afford to go back to the division just after a season.
Oh.
And so I'm praying that, but I've had the opportunity to engage with some of the players. They've given their words that they are going all out to win against Ross Park this weekend, and next week as well. They'll be able to win. We're also praying that the two teams that are behind us will slip up. You know, especially when I think over this weekend, New Edubia said they are also playing against is it Ashanti Gold or so? No?
Yeah, Ashanti Gold.
Yeah, so we are hoping that Ebony, New Edubia said you are playing against Ebony FC.
Yeah,
yes,
Ebony.
and so we are praying that that particular game also end in favor of the Ghana Police National Football Club for us to retain in the league. If not. Sangari, is going to be a very sad development for us, you know.
We can't afford to be in a relegation.
Not at all.
We just got promoted, Chief Prisla. Chief Prisla, what are your predictions?
Okay, so I'm always a great fan of police sports, all the disciplines. So I'm praying for them. I can only pray, and then I wish that on Sunday when I'm not on duty, I'll be able to go there and then share
all the way to.
Please, when we come, win for us, okay?
We beg you, win for us.
You know, when we get sad.
Yeah,
I remember there was this time we went there with all our equipment, and then we went to give them a live.
That was at
Tuba Astrotef.
Yeah.
Oh, we came home with a goal down.
I mean, they've assured us that on Sunday they are going to grab a win. So on Monday when we come here, we pray that we'll come with all smiles because we'll grab a win. Please, Police National, we beg you. We beg you. That is all for Sports Update here this week. I am Policewoman Lance Corporal Sadia Sangari. Many thanks for staying with me and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, Sangari, before you take your leave, I was also informed that yesterday there was a friendly match at the Koforidia Training School, Police Training School in Koforidia, where the Police Soccer Academy, the under 19 players played against Bright Academy.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately for us, our little ones are doing much more better than.
I mean, we should group them so when they are fit enough playing the division one,
exactly. That is objective, you know, is to just nurture them, and then when they are ripe, we just put them straight to the Division 1. They came up by winning by 3 goals to 1 against Bright Academy.
Kudos to them.
Yeah, in Koforidia. You know, the Police Soccer Academy is being managed by Inspector Samuel Mahu, who happens to be the physical trainer for the Police National Football Club. And so they've been doing quite well. You know, with their friendly matches they play, they win most of their matches. Yeah, so we believe that over years to come, they'll be able to feed the main team with this young and wonderful talent as well. So that is it. 3-1 in favor of Police Soccer Academy.
In their next fixture, I'm sure we'll follow them and then.
Exactly. Yes, I've been following them for some time. So that is it in your short. 3-1 in favor of Police Sports Academy against Bright Football Academy. Happened at the Koforidia Training School on the 7th of May 2026. And so that was a wonderful game, and then a victorious one, of course. And so kudos to you, Inspector Samuel Mahu. You are the coach for Police Soccer Academy. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so that was all for our police sports update, on Safe Start show on GH Police Television, and it was brought to us by our very own sister, Policewoman Lance Corporal Sadia Amma Sangari. We are going for another break. When you come back, other segment on the show will follow suit. Stay on, we'll be right back.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Akwanhyia eye akwansidie edema obi biara ne senti esese yetwen yadwen ekọ enniema enam so ema akwanhyia edi epra ene ewo ebeyi eso ne senti GH Police TV ahyehye dwumadi a Didin ene ka kwan so nchechre traffic orientation show edi ebrel ewodwumadi so yedi etufo na ya chechrew enema ene mra ahodo a esese wo ehu ewoyen ekwan no eso enunti jebre de hwedwumadi yi da bia da ewo GH Police TV so a esan so ewo DSTV channel 362 so na ya fansua de emfa ensi ka kwanhia ano ekwan.
Road crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say drive safely, arrive alive.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Hello.
Hello, Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is saying?
Namia Dumo, Bokona way.
Adumo, a mega yo-yo, with schoolmate.
What's home, can't you?
Hey, said dear, it's a Macupi or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up, and no point in I'm sure number every week. Company no air pay, and my 4 or Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no bit ya, it will have. Now, pay man switch you have scanning 80,000 and no sana at
Nana, Madame Fubia could be Canada. Nana, I'm Chamaboga. Must say, Aquina Abao, a good year to man say, Miss Smith in your free Ghana, how about the Canada Canada? Oh, no say, a male one in a say, company no. Or moving to your sick, or moving to your half, I'm just made to your half. Into the minion war woman home.
Nana, you want to the other. Say, in Paponufubia or Maba. Or Papa Catcher will say, or Canada, and then say, or France, Empo, Abuchim Kuna can be. Now, Catcher will say, Aquanyaba, Inti, Aquanian, agent, a war, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso, enti fa ho na omunya wo grata na ho na wo fi na wo ba Canada ananse France ananse abuchi nkuru na aka na wo nyaka sape sinibu eyentro wo do ha obechi wo sedem obechi hu sika nyina wo twa ko nyina obechi no bia wa foso obehyew kete se won susu fa nipa mi ewura na sai nipa wo nya mfom anko a kombe jusa wo nyina nipa mbetuma ewunya betuma ye obusheni betuma wo ma betuma ye papa ani ma no mfa sa kwanya wo nso na mi ntu Ghana fo nyina
na we de medasi
entimi nuanom mo mama ni nda ho na ma nko ankoto sai nipa boni ni no ana nipa boni fo no afidi
The Safe Start on GH Police TV. If you have watched us from the beginning, we have brought you excerpts from our roads on traffic updates. We have given you sports. We have also done Police Today, where we read to you today whooping 6 stories of what is happening in police cycles over the last 24 hours. I'm sure you've been updated on what is going in and around police and any security news that you need to know. We'll be reading your birthday messages to you. We want to remind you that if you are a police officer, or you know any police officer whose birthday is today, or even the day before, do send in their pictures, their details, and we do well to celebrate them with you. And so we have a dedicated WhatsApp number on 024-622-6064. 024-622-6064. Yes, my producer says I should tell you all it is not only for police officers, but for all security service personnel. And so you are an army officer, you are an immigration officer, you are with the customs, you are with fire service, you are with prisons. Do send in your birthdays, and then Police TV will allow it for you. But before we go into birthdays, we have some comments coming in on our socials. So I have my brother Sergeant Whitey Boateng begin with them. Thank you
so much, Chief. So since the event is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, we've had some messages coming in. I want to seize this opportunity and then read out the messages, or if there are questions as well, we'll also do well and then address them. So let me start off with the first one coming from Blessing Aminat Jimo. She says that you guys are the best. Thank you so much, Blessing. And then Barry Ali says, good morning, officers. Good morning, Barry. Salifu Adam, good morning, family. Good morning, Salifu. Samson Kobi, good one there. Joanna Azitariga, kudos to our cadet officer, Domi. And then Chief Inspector Vondi. Wow. Chief, I don't know whether this lady is referring to...
No. So the lady who joined Chief Xavier in the traffic update is also called Vondi. She's Policewoman Chief Inspector Diana Vondi of Achimota Mile 7
and then this name must be investigated as well. So certainly,
I'm sure they are related.
She may have some relations with Kofi Commissioner.
You know, the first time I heard Vondi's name, I asked him if he knew her.
Okay.
So they may be related. But
exactly, yeah. So, Kofi, you'll have to go and look for a sister, you know. Right. So thank you so much, Madam Joanna. And then Fopana, you are saying that the traffic must work in a plow. All right. And then Philip, Edu Anoche, good work done. Thank you so much, Philip. Benedicta Opon Brago, we've seen you. Bene, you are saying that kudos team. Thank you so much. And then another message from our very own brother Raymond Dakota Range Rover. He says, Happy Mother's Day to my dearest mom, Madam Rebecca Agboli, in advance. Okay, so that's a happy Mother's Day wish to my very own brother's mother, to Madam Rebecca Agboli, Raymond Dakota Range Rover. Thank you so much. Joanna Azitariga once again comes back and says that a very good morning to you, Cadet Officer Priscilla. All right, Chief Priscilla, that's directed to
Joanne,
you. Thank you so much, Joanna. Francis Indede Pole, great. Thank you so much. And then another message coming from Frafragagai. Yes, so bro, please. Is it in Ghana here? I think he was referring to the sad developments in North Legon. Yes, Frafragagai. It happened here in Accra. Not Legon to be precise. And he says that the way I want my children to play football, you know. Yes, so this one is even craving for his kids to be telling him that I want to go out and play football. You have had the opportunity where football is not fetching money.
Yes,
and you think the best way
lucrative business.
And you think the best way to rebuke or correct your child is to conduct this inhumane practice. It is so bad. You may not even know that is a talent you need to nurture.
Sure.
Football is a God-given talent.
Very.
You are just throwing your money away or what away. All right. So that is all with the messages on our Facebook live streaming on
Okay.
today's edition of Steve Star Show on GH Police Television.
Okay, all right, very well. That's a good one. And so thank you to all who brought in your messages. Keep your messages coming, and we'll do well to read them for you. And now we are on birthdays. This is the season to celebrate our officers and men who have celebrated their birthdays or are celebrating their birthdays on this day, the 8th of May, 2026. And so to start with, happy birthday to Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Joshua K. Esuman, who is the Chief Internal Auditor at the police headquarters.
I know, right?
Happy birthday to you, Mr. Joshua K. Esuman, Assistant Commissioner of Police. This is coming from all the personnel at the Internal Audit and Ghana Police TV. Yes, we are all wishing you well. And the message is a blessed and glorious birthday to you, sir. May God grant you your heart's desires and give you good health and long life. Happy birthday, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Joshua K. Esuman. Have a good one, sir. Okay, so a belated happy birthday going out to Policeman Sergeant Monica Nsoma, who is with the Security Divisional Headquarters. Oh, wow. Yes, so this is coming from Policeman Sergeant. Yes.
Your very own zone.
So this is coming from Policeman Sergeant Evelyn Ajo Mifetu, who is the Education Directorate at the National Police Training School, and the entire Okanta men
once again.
Okanta men.
Yeah, these people, they must be looked at from different angles.
They celebrate their own.
They
I
adore
love it
their
so
own.
much for them. Yeah. So belated happy birthday, Policeman Sergeant Monica Nsoma. And the message is, may God continue to guide your steps, bless your efforts, and grant you peace and joy in all that you do. Your best days are still ahead of you. Happy birthday, belatedly, to Policeman Sergeant Monica Nsoma. Okay, more birthday wishes coming in, and this is one is going out to, okay, wow. Yes, so happy birthday to Policeman Corporal Frederica Senna Amable, who is with the National Formed Police Unit. Now, this is coming from Kofi Commissioner, our very own here at the Police Public Affairs Directorate, and Class 3C of National Police Training School 2016-2017 year batch. And now they are saying that may the good Lord continue to bless you, to strengthen you, and protect you. Enjoy the fruitfulness of this addition. Happy birthday, Policeman Corporal Frederica Senna Amable.
Right, so it is still the birthday wish segment on the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. Now, it is a birthday wish going out to Assistant Immigration Control Officer 2, Anatu Ali. This one is coming from Chief Inspector Isaac Chum Odro, your parents, friends, and family. Their message is that may you never lack anything good in life. And may this year bring you endless joy, good health, and promotion. So happy birthday to you, Assistant Immigration Control Officer 2, Ali Anatu. You are with the Ghana Immigration Headquarters. Do have a fabulous day, madam. Right, so next birthday celebrant on our list is a happy birthday wish to Lance Corporal Abigail Bridgin Koko. You are stationed at Koforidua in the Eastern region. This one is coming from our very own brother here at the Public Affairs Directorate, Kofi Commissioner. And his message is that happy birthday to you, and thank you for the tough work you do, keeping others safe. Stay strong, stay proud, and never forget how much courage it takes to do what you do. We're wishing you joy, peace, and strength for the year ahead. You've got this. So happy birthday to you. Chief Minister, this one is a very stunning...
Oh, yeah.
I think she's a prison officer, right?
Yes, a prison officer.
A stunning
She's
prison
so
officer.
good. She looks so good.
Kofi Commissioner must come back and explain to us why.
Yes, he has questions to answer.
He keeps selecting women who are so gorgeous and so effervescent. All right. So that is it with our prison officer. This one is another happy birthday wish to Assistant Immigration Officer, I believe so, 1, Peggy Amo Mensah. This one is coming from ASI Ochiman, DSI Angela, International Man, Kiki Bonsu, Bulenge, and then Bafo Sam.
Wow.
You are with the legal department of the Immigration Service, and their message is that may all your wishes and desires come true. They do have an amazing year. 1,001 words are insufficient to wish you the best of days today. So happy birthday to AICO1 Peggy Amo Mensah with the legal department of the Ghana Immigration Service. Do have a wonderful day, madam. So that is all for our birthday celebrants today, Friday, May 8th, and then yesterday as well on today's edition. We have said that there is a number on your screens. If you're a police officer, you have any loved one that you think you want us to share in your excitement or adore you on your day of birth, please do so and then send us your details at least a day before the day on which you'll be celebrating your day. And you also do the honors by celebrating with you. Away from that, I also have another wish coming from the personal assistant to the Director General CID, in the person of Policewoman Chief Inspector Jane Numjeni. So you are sending a birthday wish to your daughter, your beautiful princess, Stephanie Numjeni. Stephanie is turning 13 years old today.
Wow.
And so your message is that as you step into your teenage years, I couldn't be more proud of the amazing young lady you are becoming. Watching you grow has been one of my greatest joys, and I pray this new chapter brings you happiness and God's endless blessings. Always believe in yourself. Stay true to your kind hearts and never forget how deeply loved you are. No matter how big you grow, you will always be my little girl.
Wow.
Chief Inspector, this is a heartwarming message from Policewoman Chief Inspector Jane Numjeni to your 13-year-old daughter, Stephanie Numjeni. Today is your birthday. Your mother has put together this fine, encouraging words to you to demonstrate her love to you. So, Stephanie, on behalf of officers at the Public Affairs Directorate, also extending our birthday wish to you as you turn 13 years old today.
She's our own.
You are a superstar. You are our own. And so we are wishing for more health. God should grant you intelligence for you to, sail through your academic journey as well. Right. Another birthday wish again coming from my very own brother, who is a sergeant. He's a bodyguard to the supervising High Court judge in the Ashanti region, Sergeant Samuel Menu. It is a happy birthday wish to Nana Efia Sewa Ampafo Braketu the First. Wow. You are the Queen Mother for Achima Tabre. You are the Bapin, and also Otumfo Brimpong Yabe Sana Hema. Today is your birthday. So it is a birthday wish coming from Sergeant Samuel Menu, a police officer, wishing Nana Efia Sewa Ampafo Braketu the First. You are the Queen Mother for Achima Tabre Bapini, and also Otumfo Brimpong Yabe Sana Hema. Do have a wonderful day. All right. Again, I think that is all with our birthday celebration.
There is another birthday wish coming in here from. This is coming from a husband to the wife, and it is going to Mrs. Josephine Okain Bracon. Now, it is coming from your husband, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mr. Bracon Nana Joshua, who is the parapole for the police hospital. Now, the message is that may the good Lord grant you more in years and in every area of your life. Enjoy your day, dear, full of love. Ooh.
Yeah, that is so touching.
This is coming from Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mr. Bracon Nana Joshua, who is with the hospital, police hospital, and it is going out to you, Mrs. Josephine Okain Bracon, his wife. He says, happy birthday to you, ma'am.
All right, so that is all with our birthday wish on the platform. Chief Prisla, we are going to have a very brief conversation with our very own colleagues in the office. It is in relation to the reviving or the resuscitation of the weekend playlist on GH Police Television. Some time back, it used to be very active, week in, week out. We serve our lovely audience with wonderful entertainment shows. And this platform is also living with some 3 mandatory obligations to educate, to entertain, and then to inform. And so as part of our entertainment functions, we have a weekend playlist, that has been reviewed, to make some few input and all of that, just to ensure that we satisfy our lovely viewers. And so we have in the studios with us this morning our very own gorgeous and stunning policewoman, Inspector Esther Koko Tete, and then also our very own brother, Corporal Albert Kofi Vondi. Guys, are welcome to Safe Stats on GH Police Television. Good morning. Good morning. All right, Charlie, Esther, you're looking so gloomy, I believe in you, understand? Chief is that, this woman, anytime you're on set with her, she exposes you.
Oh, yes. She makes everybody know that we are very dark.
We are proper Ghanaians, And then she's coming from Britain. You understand?
See?
Yes. But we'll manage, British woman. Yeah, British woman.
British. But she even eats English food.
I hardly see her taking banku until I appear for food and cutting and all of that.
Our very own corporal, your boy says that she eats book media.
So you eat academic food.
Yes.
Right. Esther, so let's have your take on the weekend playlist. You've been the face of this particular show over a particular period of time. For some time, I wouldn't say it was off air, but then let me use the word right. I think it was in comatose.
Yes.
But now we are reviving it back. We've had some engagements. It's been spiced up. Please give our viewers what they should expect as we are reviving the weekend playlist on GH Police Television.
Well,
Thank you, Sergeant Boite. The weekend playlist has been, we started with it before and then we took a break and came back.
Yeah.
We went on another break. Now we are coming back.
In full force.
Yes, in full force. We are coming back with the best of everything in entertainment, with the playlist, with street quizzes, all on security.
Okay.
And this time around, we promise not to go out on you guys.
It is coming to stay.
Yes.
It has come to stay.
Yes.
I believe you pulled back to go prepare yourself, arm yourself well, and then serve great content. Yes, Corporal.
Proper preparation, I tell you.
Yes.
So as good we are doing this on a Friday, the TGIF, thank God it's Friday thing, and then the segment. So she was mentioning a few things you should expect on the show. So we are looking at next weekend. There's going to be a Saturday thing, most definitely. Saturday, Sunday, you have it on Saturday, and then we do a repeat for you on Sunday. So we are looking at segments like badge and bars.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes, so the badge and then the bars. So when you talk about bars, probably the rap bars, you get it.
Okay.
So we have some officers across various security agencies who are also doing music very well.
Yes,
And then recently we see this guy from the fire service, who also attempted a reading. And
yeah. He was recently on the Nana Mama Brown's show.
Yes. And then Joy Prime as well.
Exactly.
And then when you listen to the song, this guy is fire.
He's doing
so yes, we are looking at bad.
Oh yes, and then on that score, I think we have one gentleman in the immigration service, Mandem Yope. He is an immigration officer and he's doing so well in music.
Yeah. And even in the police, Charlie.
Yes, and in police, what's the gentleman's name?
Jolly.
Oh, that's his name.
Jolly.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hey, we hail you.
That's a hit. That's the hit.
That's
him. Jolly.
Wow. Oh, the guy, the voice. Oh, so suiting.
Yeah.
So yes, expect so many things to happen. That's so badge and bars will be giving you.
So the badge, you mean like badge, the police badge, officer's badge.
Also officer's badge.
Oh.
And then they are coming with the bars. Okay, that is it. Then we have like the street police.
And then you seem to be forgetting your own mother.
Yes, Hajia police.
Hey.
Bondi, you don't be able to stand your charge.
Your own mother. Your own mother.
No, but it's always
comes
good
to the headquarters without looking for you. Your own mother.
That's true. That's true. You know, when in Salah, she always remind me, Bondi, the music has to go out. And then she has some beautiful music videos as well.
Her music videos are
Yeah. So I was telling her, look, we have fine gentlemen here who can do the camera work and other things for us to try to engage us.
Yes.
Bondi,
I'm
don't
sure
worry.
she's heard.
Let the music go and then we'll come. So yes, Hajia, the time is now. Expect us. Then we have the street police. Street police is basically we go on the streets to engage some members on the street to find out what they know about police.
Right.
They have the chance of probably answering questions and then winning some prizes as well.
Oh.
Yeah, trust me.
Wow.
Some souvenirs will be given out to people.
So I can answer questions.
Oh,
Please be
why
looking
not?
out for me so that I'll answer questions and win something.
Look, it will surprise you you're a policewoman, but there's some questions that will be coming. The civilian out there on the street will answer and then you find
More than I would know.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Wait for it. It's not going to be centered just on police. It's going to be a general security thing.
Yeah.
You get it. But very entertaining as well. Then we have the playlist itself, where we give you some 30, 40
Selected.
to 15 minutes. Exactly. And then we have our DJ come to do his thing with your favorite music.
Yeah, you know.
Then we have some shout-outs.
Okay.
We're going out to some police officers. So this is what we intend to do. So we pick up a region for a particular week.
Okay.
Okay.
So a region in focus. One region in focus.
Just like recently we have had so many arrests from various regions.
Yeah.
So if your region is doing very well, come to entertainment show, we bring you up. And then from the commander to the last person in the region, we say kudos to you. And then you have the opportunity to also probably give shout outs or send some encouraging words to them.
Fantastic.
And then probably we are looking at, there's another one that, the last word.
Okay.
So the last word is actually a challenge.
Okay.
Just like people do music videos and then we'll throw some challenge out there where you're able to come up with some nice dance.
Yeah.
You win some prizes. We are also looking at throwing out some challenge out there to the general public. So it could be like, I could come and put out the question maybe this week on the show. I could say, who was the first police IGP?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll be expecting answers in our inbox.
Okay.
So before the following week, we come to review it. and then the best person, there's a prize for it.
Oh,
right. Yes, there's a prize for it. There's a prize for it.
Wow.
So a lot. Amazing.
This looks interesting already. So, you know, the police, people tend to see us only when we are busy, we are strict, and when we are policing, like how you see us in our uniform, you are even afraid of us. You know, you don't even know how to, whether you want to come close or not. But aside the strict and then the concise and then the disciplined aspect and then making us be the professionals that we are, we also have our sides where we entertain ourselves, because all work and no play leaves Jack a very dull boy. And we don't want that, you know, work and happiness. So we try to fuse them in, because the work is demanding. Yes, it takes all of your time. And so with the little time we have, we try to entertain ourselves and then entertain you too. Now, with the help of GH Police TV, we're able to reach you in your homes, in your offices, anywhere that you are. So I think it's a good thing that is.
Oh, yeah. Recently, I was at BIM Fest. Yeah. And then there was this friend who was a civilian. He's over there, I was like, hey, policeman, I joined BIM Fest. Like, that's how you think it's all about police. Yeah. So I am working to equally enjoy the show as well. So even though I was in my civil attire, my eyes were still, my eagle eyes were still going round.
Oh, once a policeman, you're
always a policeman.
You get it. So yes, we'll protect you, but then some sort of entertainment for us.
You know, right?
Yeah.
You
so
know,
entertainment prefect, we are here.
Yes. Certified entertainment prefect, you know.
But viewers, if you've been watching GH Police TV and then you also watched the last CID it was last month. You must have seen our brother here, Sergeant White Boatin.
With the dance.
He danced. He danced. I'm sure he danced for all of us. So for those of us who are chair dancers, like myself.
Yeah, armchair dancers.
Danced, yes, armchair dancers. He danced on our behalf.
Yeah.
So the dance he gave that day and the subsequent days that followed, it is for all
He's
of us.
a good MC as well. I was at police hospital with him. You were there?
Yes.
We MC. So after the official thing, then we go for the unofficial one.
Exactly.
So we pick up the microphone.
So
you see, the police, we are not only arresting, prosecuting, and then always going on. We also have the fun side, the entertainment side. And so we have all the facets of entertainment of life here in police. We have police MCs. Like my brothers here, they can MC very well. They can dance. They can do entertainment show. They can do a lot of things. And so we have had people come into the studio here and ask, okay, so who are the people who are helping you? Which media house are they coming from? No! Everybody that works at the police TV or police public affairs directorate is a policeman or woman. From MCR to technical men to videographers to still photos to journalists to anybody at all, to presenters, to broadcasters, to hosts, everybody here is a police officer. Yes, we have the men.
Yeah. Able ones, of course.
Exactly. You know, but then unfortunately we have to end our conversation because our time is almost up. Let's pick up your few words before we finally wrap up. Mister, what do you have to tell our viewers who are seriously anticipating the comeback of the weekend playlist?
Yes. We are promising that this time around we are going to keep the show moving, keep it going, and also give you the best of entertainment there is.
Yes.
We are going to bring artists for interviews, the ones you love and the ones you don't even know yet. Yes, we'll be bringing all of them. And so you should be expecting the best of entertainment. Thank you so much.
Wow.
All right. Kofi?
Yeah, just as my senior prefect said, senior entertainment prefect.
Yeah.
Expect us on your street. You can bump into us anytime. Look, we are going to be all out there. It could be Kumasi, it could be Accra, anywhere within Ghana. You could find us on your street. Get ready, get your answers ready for our questions and all sort of entertainment. Catch us every Saturday. We'll be here again to give you the time. I said whether you're going to have a live program, whether you can phone in, send your messages or whatsoever. We'll be back here on the show to give you details into it. Today is just a teaser. Watch out for the entertainment show here on GH Police TV.
Wow, they are asking us to anticipate what is going to happen. And so please, lace your boots, okay? If you know how to dance, I think it's a good thing for you. For those of us who are armchair dancers, we just sit in the chair and then dance very well. We do so well when we are seated, but the moment we get up, we do something else. So, but I think it's all good. So the dance you do is for all of us.
Yes, we're going to give them a review of the current dance trends on the social platform.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I give them a snippet of Kakalika.
You see, you were all over.
I know, right?
I opened TikTok and then I'm like, hey, my brother is trending.
I tell you, Right. And so that is all with our weekend playlist that is coming back on your screens on GH Police Television. We're privileged to be joined in the studios this morning by our very own senior and then deputy entertainment prefects, policewoman inspector Esther Koko Tete, and then Corporal Abets Kofi Vondi. We are going for another break. When we come back, we'll officially wrap up the show for today's edition of Safe Starts, and then we wrap up. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Time. We'll mention them.
Hello, our cherished viewers. I'm DSP William Ayarika, the Director of the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit of the Ghana Police Service. I want to take this opportunity to advise alert Ghanaians about the modus operandi of criminal gangs using travel abroad as a means to deceive and recruit unsuspecting Ghanaians to West African neighboring countries. On arrival, they collect huge sums of money ranging between 40 to 50,000, seize their travel documents, and force them to online internet business activities. So anytime you get an offer to come to any West African neighboring country to facilitate your documents, you must do what we call due diligence before embarking on such journey. And if you have any doubt, don't hesitate to get in touch with my office, located at the 5th floor of the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service for further clarification. Thank you for your attention.
Welcome back from that break. It is now time for us to officially sign out on today's edition of the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television, your platform where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Thank you so much for making time out of your busy schedules to, learn on this platform as well, and also have a wonderful moment with us on today's edition. We are sending a big gratitude to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu, and members of the Police Management Board. Again, another immense gratitude to the Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace Ansa Akrofi, and officers within the same directorate, the Staff Officer, DSP, Mr. Richmond Mensah, and then ASP, Mrs. Angela Kumincha, social media, and then all other personnel who work at the Public Affairs Directorate for the wonderful job done so far. To our production team as well, right from the producer, technical guys, and then everyone who ensured that today's production was successful. Chief Priscilla, the final words?
So Mr. David Damwa Esquire, who is the Director Media at Parliament House, he was watching us on Safe Start. Good morning Council. To you and to your team. Yes, Mr. David Damwa Esquire, the Director Media, Parliament House. This is to you. And this weekend, this Sunday specifically, is Mother's Day. So we cannot go without wishing our mothers a happy Mother's Day in advance. You have done so well with us. You have nurtured us. You have made us the people that we are today. And so we say happy Mother's Day in advance to you. I'm sure when we come back on the show, we'll do well to celebrate you very well. But for now, I want to say a happy Mother's Day to my mother, my biological mother, Grace Afo. I know you are watching me right now. Mama, God bless you for me and my siblings. And then also a special happy Mother's Day going out to Mama Afisa. Mama Afi, yes. Our own brother here, Chief Inspector AJ. She says a happy Mother's Day to you, Mama, for doing so well with him, nurturing him, and then bringing him this far. And so we cannot also go without saying a happy Mother's Day in advance to our mother here. She's been a mother to us, or she has mothered all of us.
And she keeps mothering us.
So Deputy Commissioner of Police, Miss Grace Ansa Akrofi, Mommy, God bless you for taking us all in and then mothering us, like our brother has said. You are doing a wonderful job with us. You go all out for us, especially the women. I want to be biased here.
You know, right? I know.
She does so well for us. Mommy, thank you. God bless you and continue to make you greater than you already are. We also want to use this opportunity to wish all police women nationwide country of Ghana, serving Mother Ghana, going out of your way to do great job for the Ghana Police Service. I want to say a happy Mother's Day to you. So for every woman who already has a child or is looking forward to having one or is now coming up, a happy Mother's Day to you for what you are doing for Mother Ghana. You know, the police service, you understand the rationale behind the recruitment of women into police in the year 1952.
Exactly.
It was to augment the services of the men who were already in service. You know, women have this nurturing aspect of us. We are able to bring children around us. And so, yes, from 1952 up until now, that is the 12 police women that were enlisted into the police service. Until there are about 30,000 that we have in the police service now. We say happy Mother's Day to you. The pay setters did well. And then we are also holding up and then doing what we can. And then we also want to say a special happy Mother's Day in advance to Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mrs. Angela Kumi, who is in charge social media here at the Public Affairs Directorate. Madam, thank you so much. We are grateful.
Right. So let me also use this opportunity and then say big shout outs and also a happy Mother's Day in advance to my biological mother, Madam Benis Osei Bedu, or also known as Nanasewa. You are in Kaswa. I believe you're also watching me live on this particular platform or show. Again, happy Mother's Day in advance to another mother of mine, Madam Josephine Osei Bedu. Nanahima, you are in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. You're also watching me live. Big happy Mother's Day in advance to you. And then all mothers, you know, every woman who has the hearts of nurturing, every woman who has, you know, mothered everybody, you know, at any point in life. We are using this platform to send a happy Mother's Day in advance to. We love you, we cherish you, we are praying that God keeps you alive for us because you're not done yet. You know, Chief Priscilla, it's rather unfortunate. It's very sad when it gets to Father's Day, men struggle for recognition. You know, that is when the women become biased and say that responsible fathers, you know. But when we're talking about women, we don't say responsible women. We say every mother, happy Mother's Day to you. But when it gets to the men, that is why we bring out the tag responsible fathers. Well, anyway,
you know, women, we have those with us.
But you can also admit that not all women, not all women, are responsible, right?
Oh yes,
exactly.
It's a known fact that we can have some women who may not be responsible. But I want to use this opportunity that if you are a woman, you are a mother, you may not be a biological mother to the children that you are raising, but remember that it is a God-given job to you. They have been brought or been given to you to come under your tutelage, and then you'll be accounting for them.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So please, let's do well as mothers, as big sisters, as mothers of families, because our sisters also look up to us. We are role models. Yes, we are caregivers, we are role models, and God created us special.
Exactly.
So when we are being celebrated, please give us it is our day. Give it to us.
We've heard you. That is the platform for. So another happy Mother's Day in advance to all mothers. This is where we finally sign out on today's edition of Safe Starts on GH Police Television. We are coming your way hopefully on Monday, or we'll bring you the Monday edition of Safe Starts. Once again, I'm Sergeant Yawboy Etibuatin, your host, and I was supported by my senior colleague, the Metelson policewoman,
Chief Inspector Priscilla and Chroma Pepra. Until we come your way same time Monday, please do stay tuned in for the rest of our programs, and please remember to stay safe out there. We are going into the weekend, and then we say that please stay safe as you go out there. Chill, but in moderation. When you are going out for any programs or church or anything at all, do well to lock your doors and keep your home safe from intruders. I think it will go a long way.
Before we finally sign out on today's edition, let me quickly send some happy Mother's Day in advance to these wonderful personalities who are mothers to us.
Okay.
It's a happy Mother's Day to Nana Adepa Amponsan Yebua the first.
Okay.
You are the Chidomhene of Achimtafo,
yes,
and also the Chief Executive Officer of Orbit Group of Companies.
Wow.
That is a conglomerate, and you are the CEO.
Whoa.
So Nana Adepa, happy Mother's Day to you.
Women changing the narratives.
We are praying for more money, more grace, and then long life. So Nana Adepa, this one is a happy Mother's Day wish coming from GH Police Television crew to you. Yeah. And again, to our very own mother, who is also the Chief Executive Officer at Lunch City, just right here on the Adisa we stretch, just close to TV3.
Yeah, so TV3.
Okay. Madam Letitia, you are the CEO. It is a happy Mother's Day to you. And we pray that God grants you long life, prosperity, and then more money. So do have a wonderful weekend as you celebrate this particular day in your lives. All right, so it is goodbye for now. We'll see you once again on Monday for the Monday edition of Safe Starts.
Yes, it's bye for now. Oluwatosin.